What are the chances they can keep the identity of this whistleblower actually quiet?
So that's a really good question because it's going to be incredibly difficult. So as we already heard, Congressman Schiff said, listen, we want to hear the whistleblower's testimony. We're going to do everything we can. We're going to take every precaution to protect the whistleblower's identity. So what that means is that any testimony that they are going to hear will be held behind closed doors, probably in a secure room. But to that point, everyone, including the president, wants to know who the whistleblower is. So bringing that whistleblower in and out of the halls of Congress when there's all those reporters milling about. We've already heard the New York Times already outed the whistleblower as a member of the CIA. It is going to be incredibly difficult. They're going to have their hands full, essentially trying to protect that identity. Whether they're going to be able to do that successfully essentially remains to be seen, but I know that's going to be one of their top priorities.
There are reports that the whistleblower already says they fear for their safety.
Right, exactly.
And we know that it's a man because they keep using the pronoun he. Any timeline on when a hearing might happen?
No. So what they are waiting for right now is security clearances for the attorneys of the whistleblower. And once the House is able to secure that, then they are going to bring the whistleblower and their attorneys in for that testimony. So I'm assuming they're trying to rush that through, but there's no date exactly set on when that testimony is going to happen.
Is the president backed into a corner here?
I mean, he's acting like it. I mean, we saw some of the tweets in that intro. He's been calling Adam Schiff. He accused him of committing fraud, and called him that he said he committed treason. He also said that anyone that was listening in on his calls and passing along that information to the whistleblower, he accused them of spies. There's a lot of people have been saying that the president is actually engaging in witness intimidation because he has said in private remarks, well, you know what we used to do to spies. You know, so if the president is not already backed into a corner, I think he's definitely acting like his back.
And the amazing thing is, the stock market continues to
show
this off.
We see definitely the futures are up right now. Listen, the market does not like chaos. The market does not like uncertainty. However, I think there are bigger things going on with U.S.-China trade tensions, and of course that report about the restriction of U.S. investment in China that businesses are a little bit more worried about right now.
Yeah, and it also looks like the market is saying, you know what, even if he is impeached, he's not going to be removed from office.
Exactly. A lot of people are saying, right. A lot of people are saying it's likely that he would be acquitted in the Senate, especially since the Republicans control the Senate. So I think the markets right now are not too worried about this impeachment inquiry. Yeah.